Hello students, standard 8 in physics, the last chapter light is going on. In the last session we learn about some of the things, facts about the structure of an eye, structure of the kaleidoscope. First we learned. Then we saw that sunlight is referred to as a white light, which is composed of the 7 rainbow colors. And when it is decomposed in its 7 colors, splitted into 7 colors, that phenomena is known as dispersion of light. It can be done with the help of a prism, but sometimes in nature also we saw the dispersion of light, especially in the rainy season, in the form of rainbow. When the water droplets act as a prism and the light passing through that water droplets, then it's splitted into 7 colors and we see the spectrum in the sky. So that is the dispersion of light. We saw the structure of eye, in which the different parts like the cornea, iris, pupil, the lens, the retina, and the optic nerves, etc. We saw that the eye can see the objects from 25 centimeter to unlimited distance, which is known as the range of our eye. But some persons have the defect of eyes also. Some persons cannot see the far objects clearly, and some persons cannot see the nearby objects clearly. These defects of eyes can be cured by using different type of lenses, so that they can read or see the far or nearby objects clearly. And in some people, especially at old age, what happens that lens inside the eye is becoming opaque, and therefore the vision of that person becomes foggy, eyesight becomes foggy, so he cannot see the objects clearly. That disease is known as the cataract, જેને ગુજરાતીમાં આપણે મોતિયો એમ કહીએ છીએ. So in which the lens is becoming opaque and the vision becomes foggy. And now, by the modern techniques that can easily taken out, and nowadays what they do, they take out the lens and put the artificial lens also. In place of that opaque lens, they change it and put the artificial lens by the surgery. So it can be cured easily nowadays. Now, as we know that our eyes are very, very important sense organs, and therefore it need very care. Otherwise, we can lose the eyesight, because it is a very delicate organ of our body. All the parts from the cornea up to inside, they are delicate parts. So it need proper care. Frequently you have to wash your eyes with the cold water, so that if the dust is there, it can wash it out. Similarly, you mustn't rub your eyes with your dirty hands, because if the hands are dirty, if you rub that eyes, then that dirt will go inside the eye and it can damage the cornea and other parts. Similarly, what other things to remember is that any problem you have to contact eye specialist. If it is irritation there, problem in the looking, reading, etc., or the some inflammation is there, whatever is there, any problem related to eye, then you have to consult the eye specialist. Have a regular checkup. If advised, use suitable spectacles. If the doctor advised you to wear some special type of spectacles, then you have to use it. Otherwise, the eyes can get damaged more and more. Then do not read in too light or too much light. If it is very less light and you read, then your eyes get stressed. And if it is very high light, too much light, then also your retina can get damaged. Similarly, you mustn't look at the sun or the other very bright objects very directly, because it can damage your eyes, your retina, because retina is very sensitive. So too bright light you have to avoid to see directly. Then always read at the normal distance. Means you know that 25 centimeter is the normal distance. Don't like to read like that to take very far or take very near. So read at a proper distance so that you will not damage your eyes. Similarly, vitamin A. Vitamin A is very essential for the eye, and if your food items are lack in vitamin A, then it is the main reason for some of the problems related to eye, like night blindness. Some people cannot see in very less light, like after sun is setting and light is very low. In this situation, some people cannot see properly who are lacking vitamin A in their diet, and therefore it is known as, regarded as night blindness. So you have to take the vitamin A in proper amount, which is available in the different food items, like it is given here in your book also. That vitamin A you can get from the raw carrots, broccoli, and green vegetables such as spinach. And cod liver oil are also rich in vitamin A. Eggs, milk, curd, cheese, butter, and fruits such as papaya and mango are also rich in vitamin A. So occasionally whatever the available fruits, available vegetables which are rich in vitamin A should be in your food items, so that regularly you get the vitamin A. Now you know that some of the eye shape are different. Eyes of a crab are quite small, but they are unable to look all around. It means that if enemy come from the back side also, the crab can see it and it can escape, so that it can be saved from the enemies. Butterflies have large eyes that seem to be made up of thousands of little eyes, as shown in the figure also. And they can see not only in the front and the sides, but they can see back as well. Night bird owl, you know that owl is known as night bird because it cannot see during the day, but it can see only in the night time. On the other hand, the little birds like kite, eagle can see well during the day, but not in the night. And so there are different type of eyes like that. Now you know that some peoples are visually impaired. Visually impaired means they cannot see with their eyes because of some defect of eyes. So some person including children can be visually impaired. They have very limited vision to see things. Some persons cannot see at all since birth, and some may lose their eyesight during the lifetime also. But now, when they lose their eyesight, their other senses are becoming very powerful and they can survive. But without eyesight, you know that it is very, very difficult to it, difficult for them. So now you know that the Braille system is developed. Louis Braille was a visually impaired person. He lost his eye. But then what did he do? He developed a system for the visually impaired persons. Means those people who cannot see properly or they cannot see at all, he made a system and published it in 1821, in which the raised dots are there. And he makes 63 like characters and alphabets and etc. And when the people touch it, then they can understand which word is that. But before that, they have to learn that Braille system. Then easily they can read the books, whatever is there, and understand. And some of the examples are also given here. And these characters are like in the form of the raised dots. And that by touching that raised dots, they can easily read the words or the sentence, and so they will be able to see, not see, but they can understand what is written, in which the special characters are there, letters are there, some methods depend on the recognition by touching. So many Indian language can be read by this method. He has developed the special things, combination of the dots, that this is the A, B, C, D, or some others like comma, cat. You can see the examples are given. So he himself was also blind, and then he, by his brain, he made those characters so that the visually people can see the read the also. And a typewriter like devices also, printing machines are also available which can print the books in the Braille system, and then the visually impaired people can take that books including that thing. So that is here. We know that some blind people, some visually impaired people are very, very clever also. Some of the examples are like Helen Keller. Helen Keller, American author and lecturer, is also well known. He was visually impaired person. Similarly, Ravindra Jain, our musician, he is also a visually impaired, but he gives very nice music and so on. So, by this way, here we understand about the light. In this chapter, we learn so many facts about the light, that what is light, how does light travel. Generally, light travels in a straight path, and when it is when a highly polished object comes in the way, it reflects, means the change in the direction. Similarly, we learn about the laws of the reflection. Two laws of reflection. We learn that angle of incidence and angle of reflection are always same, and so on. Similarly, we learn about the kaleidoscope. We learn about the different type of reflection like regular and diffuse reflection. Then we learn about the multiple images and the kaleidoscope, and then disperser of light, and at last the structure of eye, care for the eyes, and the brain system also. So here we are going to finish this session, will be followed by PDF, and the chapter is also finished today. Thank you very much.